These are actual quotes from clients who applied to work with me in the last 14 years. Are we ready? So the first one we went over was consistency and motivation. Their exact quotes were struggling to stay consistent, lose motivation easily, need accountability and check-ins. If we dissect this, if you lose motivation easy, that means you depend on motivation. And that means that you need to change your mindset, which is exactly what we do in my program with my BTR method and with my mindset coach, to not depend on motivation, but depend on habits, discipline. Number two, poor diet and nutrition habits. The quotes are most common phrases. Love junk food, fast food, love sweets, alcohol, soda, or skipping meals were repeatedly mentioned as blockers. Skipping breakfast specifically. Sound familiar? I'm assuming you guys are only drinking coffee. What happens here is we don't have a proper GPS, okay? You guys depend on perhaps just eyeballing, but you don't really know how much cooking oil you put into your food, how much peanut butter you put into protein shakes, how much fruit you're actually taking. Do you know how much protein, carbs, and fats you're consuming? How many calories you should consume based on your body type? You don't. That's where my registered dietitian comes in. We use my BTR method, a registered dietitian, to first examine your habits, then track your foods for you, then teach you how to track your foods. And if you want a meal plan because of certain goals, no problem. My registered dietitian will do that. Are you diabetic? Sure, no problem. You want to balance out your hormones because you have low energy? No problem. Number three, lack of structure or guidance. Many said don't know what to do at the gym or need a plan or program to follow. Even, this is what ChatGPT told me after I put literally thousands of applications inside my ChatGPT. And then it extracted the 10 most common. That's how I got these struggles. They're saying here, even experienced members said they waste time not knowing what to do next. Experienced members. Well, not only like you never lifted a weight in your life, or beginners or amateurs, even experienced gym goers, they don't know what to do next. Comparing this to training programs that you perhaps bought or heard of or see on social media. With my BTR method, with my team, we prepare you and educate you so that you have not the dependency from us going forward, but the independence to choose, have the option to stick with us because we're a family or graduate because I taught you everything that we know. We prepare you to become independent. A busy schedule and time management. Their words, I'm always busy. I can't find the time for myself, work full time, and have kids. Sounds familiar. Sounds familiar. What happens here is I'm always busy. I can't find time for myself, work full time, and have kids. If I am one-on-one with you in person and I tell you to open up your phone and I look at your time, your screen usage, I can guarantee you there's one social media app in which you use for more than 3 hours in a day. You don't need an hour, you don't need 2 hours like the gym bros or the gym girls in there. All you need is minimum 30 minutes because our training programs are catered to your lifestyle. If you're busy, you have kids, no problem. I have a kid too. I completely understand. Even now more than ever, after 14 years of training women. Number five, we're halfway, guys. Low confidence and body image issues. I struggle with body shaming. Their words, powerful. Don't see progress fast enough. Feel insecure. I hate how I look in the mirror. That's common, especially in my sales calls. This is a mindset thing. It's a domino effect because you're trying to go from 0 to 100, you lose confidence, you lose the consistency to keep going. So you stop, then you look at yourself, and because you don't have a small win under your belt, you look in your mirror and you see a failure. Hate yourself inside and out. Not only physically, but mentally. You know that you promised yourself one thing and you failed at it. And if you can't promise yourself something, how the hell do you expect your kids or your husband or your partner to follow through their promises if you can't even you can't even keep your own promises to yourself? You can't depend on anyone else but yourself for your own promises, and you can't even keep those. And I say this because here in my program at Abarca Fitness with my team, the Abarca Fitness team, and with my BTR method approach, really focus on getting a small win in the first 7 days. That's the most crucial thing that we focus on in our onboarding process when you first join our program. We need a small win, because if you get a small win, You stack on bigger wins and bigger wins and bigger wins, and the next thing you know, you lose the 20 pounds. 6, injuries or chronic pain. Common mentions are back pain, knee pain, sciatica. Yeah, I get a lot of sciatica. Wrist issues, surgery, recovery. Okay, I mean, I don't have too much to say about that. I help those things. I'm not a specialist on it. I don't want to, get sued for being outside of my scope of practice. I just do want to say that I was on the road to graduate with my physical therapy degree. I was on the road. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a physical therapist, though. I do have a little bit of experience in working at rehab settings, at facilities, training centers. Okay, so knee pain, I've been through that myself. I get it. Hormonal health-related struggles, hypothyroidism, PCOS, anemia, asthma, blood pressure were noted often. Woman applications linked these to slower progress and fatigue, meaning they're using these as excuses. In the last 14 years, oh, my hormones are off, that's why I don't see any results. I have PCOS, so blah, 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 blah. I have asthma, so I can't do any cardio. I can't breathe, so I can't do exercises. What? Now, to the other spectrum, yes, when there are official diagnoses, type 2 diabetes as well, pulmonary heart disease. I have a few cancer survivors inside my program as well. These are all serious things, obviously, yes. But again, it's the mindset. And I know the way that I just presented all these conditions, you guys, maybe some of you got a little triggered. Like, whoa, this is real shit. Like, hell yeah, they're real shit. But it's the mindset. How are you going to say this is the reason why X, Y, Z? Sitting down on the couch watching TV, watching Netflix. Are you doing anything about it? This is where the mindset comes in. If you're not willing to do something about it, or not willing to reach out for help. I've had all these spectrums, all these women with these conditions or diseases. They all trained. Possible. They all saw results. It's possible. Emotional eating, number 8. Emotional eating and stress eating. I binge eat when stressed, cravings for sweets, often paired with guilt and inconsistent tracking. If you're not tracking, you don't know where you're going. I always say this, if you're not going to your destination utilizing a GPS when it's a 3 or 4 hour drive, how the hell are you going to get to your destination in time? Instead of a 3 or 4 hour drive, it's going to end up taking fucking 12 hours. How are you not going to use a GPS? Same thing with fitness. Losing 30 pounds should only take 3 to 4 months tops if you have a GPS. If you know exactly a plan, cater to your body type, where you're going, a coach to guide you, a registered dietitian to guide you, a mindset coach to guide you when you're down, a GPS. Number 9, hate cardio, hate exercises, hate burpees, hate running, not a fan of cardio. Great, you don't have to do those things. A proper trainer will exclude the things that you absolutely 120% hate. Because the last thing, this is supposed to be a lifestyle, it's not supposed to be punishment. And number 10, slow progress or plateaus. Not seeing fast results enough, feel stuck, not progressing. A key emotional driver here is they want to see visible change for validation. Absolutely correct, as you should. As you should. But if you're blindly driving, how do you expect to get to the destination? Now, if you tell me you have a GPS to get to your destination and you're still not seeing results, that's one thing. And you're not seeing any physical results. That's a shame, and you should let go of that trainer. However, if you're blindly driving, come on. I usually say that the first 3 weeks you're gonna see some strength gain, some feelings results, and then 4 to 6 weeks, that's when the physical results come. Clothing, compliments, mirror, etc. Ladies, if this helped, if this touched your soul, if you can relate, comment below, tell me what's your biggest struggle. I want to hear about it. Please let me know. Which one did you relate to the most? Maybe put the number there. Why? And if you feel like I can help or my team can help, click the link in the bio in my YouTube channel, or DM you the word transform. And I'll be in your DMs, me personally, sending you a voice note.